Ladies and gentlemen, this is the one and only Member Zone.
And this is your boy Breaking News.
And this is So Soft With It Podcast. So glad that I'm old fashioned. Deep everything people doing.
What's up, YouTube? This is the So Soft With It Podcast. Welcome back, man. And if you can hear my voice, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to South With It ENT. And also, if you want to catch us each and every week, be sure to hit that bell so you can get a notification each time we go up.
For sure. Also, make sure you follow and like our page on Facebook. That's South With It Entertainment and Productions. Also, make sure you follow our page on Instagram at South With It.
How you doing tonight?
I'm Gucci, man. How about yourself?
Doing pretty good, man. Just happy to be here, Had a long day at work, and just happy to be on the very 8th episode of So South With It Podcast.
For sure, man. 8th episode, man. We coming a mighty long way, man.
Sure.
Plenty episodes to go. Y'all be tuned, man.
Well, without further ado, we're going to be jumping into the very first topic, so let's get it. All right. What we got? Like a skinny one.
It says, how was your first kiss? How was your first kiss?
First kiss. I was young. It's crazy, I remember it. I was young. I was probably like, 6 years old maybe? But I guess that would be like on some playful shit, so we ain't even gonna count that. But I was 6 years old, and I was young, and I was playing park ball. And it was this cheerleader that I had a little crush on or whatever like that. And one day after practice, I was finna get ready to go, and she was walking me to my truck. And as she walked me to my truck, she was just like, all right, give me a hug. And I gave her a hug, and then she just gave me a kiss. And she was just like, bye. Like, I was just like, oh, shit. She just kissed me. Nigga went home, smiling and shit, looking all in the mirror. Like, damn, boy, she just kissed me, boy. I'm gonna see her tomorrow at practice, like, you know what I'm saying, after practice, like, type shit like that. But we ain't never kiss again, though. But it's just the fact that that happened, so,
Yeah.
But as far as when I got older, damn, that's crazy. It's like I wouldn't even really know what to count as the first kiss, being that I know that that was my first kiss. So I don't know. It's almost like, damn, I might have to just leave it at that, because other than that, I'll just be picking a kiss that I just want to say that, okay, that was my first kiss. But
What was your first?
that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to, like, get to that point. I mean, I was probably, like, I was still playing park ball at the time. Because I guess if we say what my real, like, first French kiss or some shit like that, I mean, yeah. So it's like,
That could have been your first kiss then.
yeah. So it's like, if we talking about, like, a French kiss, then... Yeah, it probably was around the time I was in park ball. It was this other little chick that I was feeling at the time. She was playing basketball, and we was like on the side of the right behind the door at the basketball court or gym or whatever. And we was and you know, we were just sitting right there, like, wasn't nobody on the hallway or nothing like that. So it was just us two type time, and we just kissed right then. I mean, I was still young though, so you know what I'm saying. But it's like, if I had to consider that, like, being that it was a French kiss, that's the first French kiss I can really remember going back that far. So, but I don't know the age. But as far as how was it, I mean, I guess it was it was cool, I like kissing in general, like, not saying I just like kissing like a whole bunch of people, but I like kissing. Like, I'm that type of person.
You're
like,
kissing,
I'm a kisser. Like, we ain't gotta like have sex all the time. Like, shit, I'm with just making out half of the time. Like, we can be like, shit, hey, we can just make out.
Yeah.
That shit be hot to me.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, but yeah, as far as like how was it though? I mean, yeah, it was cool. I was happy, each time for real, because I just like kissing. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, my first kiss probably was, I think I was in the 11th grade. That was probably my first kiss. Because I wasn't stunned girls for real to like my 10th grade. And then 10th grade, that's when the whole accident happened or whatnot. And then so when I started actually getting back in the groove, my first kiss was when I was on crutches. And that's when I was first getting back out and getting back out here with everybody because I was in the hospital for so long.
Mm-hmm.
So I had met this chick. I had met this chick at church, and I met this chick at church, and we we hit it off real good, real nice. We had a nice little bond or whatnot. I was young, so that was my first real interaction with the female. And I think it was like one day we were supposed to be going somewhere, and she wound up coming with me because she went to being that she went to church with me. I think she rode with us, rode with my folks, and we wound up coming back to my house. We went to my house for something to get ready for this service, and I was going to my room for something. Like she was finna get ready to go back outside, I guess, like to get back in the car or something. And I was going back in my room for something, and then that's when she called me back and asked me she said, "Give me a kiss." So I was like, "Okay." Like I mean, I did it anyway because me and her was already digging each other. And
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
So I did it. So I was like, "Damn, it could be my first time going through something,
Mm-hmm.
and I can still handle it so naturally as if I'm not affected as much. Like even though to me, I'm like it's like fireworks going on." For me on the inside, cause I'm like, damn, boy, this is my first kiss. Like that shit, that's in the books.
Yeah.
Goddamn,
Yeah.
it's my first kiss. So, um, yeah, it was pretty cool. But then after that, we kissed a lot. After that, that's when I started learning about the whole. I ain't really have to. I don't think I really had to learn how to French kiss. I think that was just kind of natural because, like, I guess that just came with me being romantic or affectionate or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that came naturally. So that was about the same girl I even started doing the French kissing with. So yeah, that's how my first kiss went.
Okay then. Yeah, that's pretty hard then. It like when you was younger, did you like always like try like consider like the first kiss like, okay, this is my girlfriend now?
No, that's
Yeah.
just like how I felt. Like I said like I said before, I couldn't. I could have sex with a girl and that could be my first time having sex with her. I'm not gonna feel like I have to have an attachment with her. Like, being that I had this type of interaction with you, that means that we meant to be together for life and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
I never really took it like that. I guess I always took things a bit uh, deeper and more genuine. I feel like shit, you can go out here and meet a girl for the first time and just kick it off right, and y'all wind up kissing, and that can be your first kiss, but that don't mean that that girl was just meant to be. Y'all just had a good time. She ain't know that was your first kiss
Mm-hmm.
unless you told her.
Yeah.
But other than that, she ain't know. She just had a good time and thought to do it because the moment felt right.
Yeah.
So it's like shit. I can't do that if I ever get myself wrapped up in something that could possibly not be. I would have to build something with them to actually genuinely feel that.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
Yeah, when I was younger, that it's like after you kiss that girl, it wasn't like okay, this is my girlfriend, but it's like when we see each other again, like, and if we still liking each other or whatever like that, it was like all right, like we gonna be, you know what I'm saying, like we gonna
Yeah, you want to see where it go next.
yeah, but
Yeah, I feel you.
it's like we was never like on some. I guess like we girlfriend boyfriend now. Unless we just really liked each other and we just wanted to be girlfriend and boyfriend. But other than that, if we was just kissing each other on some shit, like we just crushing on each other or something like. It's like you'll have one of them little bonds where it's like all right now, like going on. You be like all right, and then you'll see her go to the back by herself. You know she probably back there by herself, and you just go back there anyway, like on some. What you doing? And she got down like, man, move, and you can walk up on the tight time, like, you know what I'm saying? You can do what you want to, because it's like she allowing it, so she with it. So it's like you just
rapey.
no, it ain't like that. It's like she
playing.
it's like she with it too, because she ain't stopping you necessarily. It's like she like going on, then like you walk up on, she like doing like that, like she submitting like tight time. So it's like you just go in, like it was always like that. So So it's just like shit. Like that's just how it was. Like when I was younger.
Yeah.
But yeah. Wait, anything else you want to add?
I'm good on that, bro.
Oh, good. Well, that was topic number 1. And up next, we're going to be jumping into the video of the day. So y'all stay tuned and we'll be right back after this. All right, man. And we are back. And up next, we got the video of the day with members only.
All right, so yeah, man, this video just about a girl that was just on some other shit at these people wedding. She was just doing too much. Oh man, here we go with this. Nah, this post production gonna be
Boy, that's crazy. But she done had a little bit too much to drink in that hoe.
She's doing too much in that.
No, she done pulled the whole tent down.
The whole tent with a wedding.
Nigga, the recession is over.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That shit is over, boy. Everybody going home after that shit. They ain't even to celebrate after that shit.
Man, you on that hoe and trying to enjoy yourself. So you already noticed her right there. Making a fool out of herself. She done already, as the bride, she done already pulled your husband off from you, then brought him back to you. That put a bad taste in your mouth, but being that it's your wedding day, you want to try to still enjoy yourself, act like that didn't even happen, and hit this same shit go. Pulling the goddamn pillar down.
The cameraman even fell, bro. That shit, that's crazy, bro. Like, that ruined the whole thing.
Wild and I, bro. How would you do it once you seen that? Once you seen how she was acting.
I mean, honestly, I probably would have been the same way how everybody else was.
Yeah.
I think I just would have waited until something drastically happened, and that's what basically happened. Like, I don't think I would have been on the type of time to be like, all right, you need to calm down and like that. Because as I was watching her, I was like, okay, she just really drunk. Like, she just having a good ass time, but she really drunk. Like, she need to calm her ass down. So when that tent fell, it was just like, oh, damn, okay, this wasn't some real shit to happen. I probably would have naturally just been watching her too, honestly. I would have probably been just like them other folks up in there. Because I guess I wouldn't have thought like something reckless was about to happen.
Yeah.
Being that she ended up just getting it. Like, she just, just drunk dancing.
Bro, she launched towards that damn pole.
Like, she got the pole, but she didn't, like, she just jumped on it, like, and it pulled the weight back.
She tried to swing on it when she jumped. But yeah, man. Go ahead and drop in the comment section on how y'all would have handled that, man. What y'all would have did as soon as you would have noticed her on that hot ass shit. What you would have did if you was the bride and she would have pulled your husband away and brought him back to you on that drunk ass shit, man.
Y'all leave them comments down below, man. Up next, we're going to be jumping into topic number 2. So y'all stay tuned and we'll be right back after this.
Show.
All right. And we are back. Ooh, we got a small one here. Topic number 2. What is cheating to you? Damn. What is cheating to you? We getting straight to the point. Cheating. Cheating to me. I feel like cheating is something that is against what we agreed on.
Yeah.
It don't matter it don't necessarily have to be something like, oh, you got to be texting some other dude, or you got to be talking to some other dude, or you got to be, or I got to be talking to some other girl or something like that, or I got to have sex with or something like that. Yeah, of course I look at all that as cheating, but I feel like cheating comes way like with other things. It ain't got to be so much of intimate or something sexual with another person. I feel like cheating could be if a person say, okay, I'm not gonna gamble no more, and then he go gamble. You cheating. Like you agree, you said an agreement with
Yeah.
your woman, with your spouse that you wasn't gonna gamble no more, but you still went and gambled. You cheating because you would do the same thing if you was sneaking around with some girl. You not gonna tell your wife. So if you told your wife that you wasn't gonna gamble no more, and you still going to gamble. Of course you not gonna tell her. So he's like you cheating. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't gotta be gambling. Like it can be something else. Like, you know what I'm saying? You promised her that, you was gonna stop eating some Debbie cakes or something like that. You was gonna start working out, but you still eating Debbie cakes and you know what I'm saying, shit like that. You cheating.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm
Real
saying?
shit.
But it ain't gotta be necessarily like you're cheating on me, like I'm breaking up with you type of time. It ain't like that, but it's like you're going against something that we agreed on,
Yeah.
basically. So that's what I look at as cheating versus from like something so serious. Cause I mean, not that because I keep saying versus something so serious, because I'm like, okay, that shit still cheating. But I'm just trying to say, like, I just feel like cheating comes in so many other ways too. Like it ain't just that. Like it could be other things too. But that's what cheating is to me though. You know what I'm saying? Like I still look at the other shit as cheating. Like, you know what I'm saying? You talking to some other nigga and all that little shit. Yeah, look at that as cheating. Now if I come down to that point, I feel like now I'm with, like, you know what I'm saying, my girl having like guy friends and shit like that. I feel like that's cool. You know what I mean? If it's like, not saying like, oh, she could be free to have like open guy friends and all that shit. I'm saying like if this is a dude who she probably like, been knowing for a long time. I wasn't even in the picture when he was around type time, some shit like that. And they cool and they really showing like genuine friendship type time or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? It's up to me to believe that she's going to do what she agreed to do when we decided to get together. If she decided to go against that, I can't be the one to take my anger out on her nor him, because I shouldn't have been putting necessarily so much into that person when we set this agreement, even though that's what you're naturally gonna do because you're in love. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you would set these, you know what I'm saying, these agreements with this person. You will have your expectations just already set to the high. Cause you like, fuck, this person said they with me. I know for a fact if they with me, they ass gonna be they ain't gonna like fuck up. They ain't gonna do no other shit that's gonna basically go against what we agreed on. So if they end up doing it, their first reaction off impulse is, oh, what the fuck, you tripping, you weren't supposed to do that shit. They ready to fight, shoot, stab, all that little junk. But it's like we weren't even supposed to give them that control in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Even though this is your spouse, you're in love with this person, you still supposed to be in control of yourself. You know what I'm saying? That way, if something do happen with that person, like they do end up cheating on you or something like that, it can still hurt, but you don't have to show that physically, you know what I'm saying, with your emotions. Like, you know what I'm saying, you can be able to hold all that shit in and really just be able to be like, you know what, like, you know what I'm saying, like it's fucked up. Like, it hurt my feelings that you did what you did, you know what I'm saying, but it's cool, you know what I'm saying, walk away. And they just walk away from that shit. But I just know we naturally just, we put that all into that person when we fall in love, or when we, or when we go, like, you know what I'm saying,
Really
when we
like
feel
it.
like we really attached to a person.
Yeah.
Cheating to me is basically going against something that we agreed on, no matter what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I'm kind of on the same page. That's really what it is. I think people make it more than what it is. But yeah, it really is just based off of that agreement. Like, you agreed that, like, what we agreed on before we started what we're doing. Yeah, what we agreed on before we started what we're doing, we was gonna stand on that. So yeah, being that you just, you went against that, and then you didn't communicate at the same time. It's also a difference if you communicated, then that shows honesty and you being, upfront.
Right. I was actually gonna come back to that. I'm glad you brought up the communication part. But go ahead.
Yeah, but yeah, that communication is a big thing. It just shows that. Yeah, it just shows that you truly love that person, and you know that you have to be honest.
Right.
But it's sometimes where it's a lot of people who have cheated and they didn't tell their significant other only because they didn't know how to tell them, or because they felt like they loved them too much to see them hurt and all of that. But it's like, shit, it would kind of be better to just be upfront let them go through whatever they're gonna go through, which is gonna be the consequences for your actions.
Right.
So regardless, you're gonna get a reaction to if you're gonna get a reaction from the person that that you're dealing with, whether it's good or bad. You're gonna get some type of consequence.
Right.
So it's like you can't really, when you know that it's a good chance you're gonna get a negative consequence, you can't really run from that.
Right.
Because you'll be quick to try to get a happy consequence.
Mm-hmm.
So especially if you did something it's gonna have a negative consequence. You just gotta stand on that, because when you did it because you wanted to. It wasn't because of the this and because of that. At the end of the day, you had to make a decision.
Yeah.
So when you made that decision, hell, you just gotta stand on it. But being that, it's like, damn, you wake up, you come back to reality, and you remember this agreement you had with your partner. You like, fuck, I don't know how she gonna take this. Damn, man, I don't want to lose him or her. And if it's just they minds just scattered. But yeah, all in all, you do have to be just upfront and communicate, regardless regardless on how scary the outcome may be. But if you love that person enough, you just gotta keep it real.
Yeah. Keeping that shit real would definitely like just clear everything up. I know, like my mama always used to say, telling the truth will set you free. I know that's like shit, like cliche, but that's like real shit. Like, it's like it'll just set you free of just holding on to the guilt. You know what I mean? Because like if you're a person that really like care for people and care about people's feelings, especially the person that you love, like you're not gonna feel so genuine just walking around her knowing that she happy, thinking that you the best man that she done ever had, goddamn, and you done fucked over her. Like you ain't gonna feel right. So she gonna be coming to you, treating you like a damn king, damn near, and you over there like, man, damn, like I'm gonna break it to her. Like she's so happy. Like then you get to the point you just be like, you know what? I ain't gonna say nothing at all, cause just look how happy she is. She don't need to know. Like it'll just be my little secret. I just take it to the grave. But then what you don't know is it's gonna be more fucked up later on down in life, goddamn. Cause when she found out that shit been happening, that shit was 5 years ago, and you just been bamboozling her ass that whole time. Now she got to go through the fact of you been had her ass food or had her damn like just you had a secret behind her back for all that time. So it's like she gonna really feel like you've been betraying her for that long. Yeah. Like not just that one time that happened from way 5 years ago, all that shit. No, nigga, you've been betraying me for all of these years, because you should have told me when that shit happened. But that's what niggas or just men will, or people in general, because it ain't just men that do it, women do it too. But it's like that's what we'll fuck up at, because we'll hesitate to tell the truth, like you said, when we know it's a negative consequence that's bound to come behind it. We just got to be ready to face that consequence, bro, whatever it is. Like, you did something, whether it was good or bad, it's time to face the consequence, regardless. Yeah. So, anything else you want to add?
Nah, man, I'm good.
All good. So, how do you guys feel about cheating? What is cheating to you? Leave all of those comments down below. And up next, we're going to be jumping into the scenario question, following to the first break as well. So, y'all stay tuned, and we'll be right back after this. All right, man, and we are back. And up next, we got the scenario question, man. Would you rather wear the same socks for a month or wear the same underwear for a week? The same socks for a month or the same underwear for a week? Shit. And we'll leave y'all to think about that, and we'll be right back after this. Hey. Hey, man, watch out right there. Hey, hold on, why you to your left?
I like how you said I'll dry like that.
Dry like what?
Like
Man, you drunk, man.
I ain't, no.
You lying, man. You is drunk. Hey, man, watch out right there. He to your right. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm push right. Hey, come on, babe. What you doing? Man, I'm playing the game. Bro, come on, man. Babe, come on, bro. Oh, my God, man. Look. Damn, man, look what you just did.
Check it out, the prince has arrived now. Lift your head, there's no need to bow down. Got some things that's been on my mind. I got plenty of time to let that shit be known. Real ass brother, not too many of us left. Don't need designer on my belt for me to look nice, for me to be here, for me to hit my two-step. All my niggas falling off, not too many crew left. Telling niggas right, but they decide to go left. Left-handed, but my right hand, man, to knock a nigga smooth out. Matter of fact, pull up at smooth house, pull them trees out. 2 or 3 and then we back out to my boo house. Strip her down and blow her back out.
What's up, YouTube? And we are back on the So South With It podcast, episode 8. And we left off on that scenario question. Scenario question is, would you rather wear the same socks for a month or wear the same underwear for a week?
Well, sure. I would say I would probably wear the same underwear for a week, because as long as if I stay clean, I probably have to bathe like every day for 7 days. As long as I stay clean, my underwear will stay clean. I mean, I'm gonna sweat a little bit.
Yeah.
I would probably have to add them hoes out. Yeah. I'm probably gonna have to do is just shit. Probably have to like sleep without them hoes at night, throw them on in the daytime.
But shit funny as fuck. You gotta wear the same underwear for a whole week, goddamn. Like,
Yeah, it's better when, because my feet tend to stink worse than, that area
yeah.
where my underwear is. So, which is good, because I'm walking more and it's more enclosed in.
Yeah.
And then that let me know a nigga clean, I ain't dirty. So yeah, I would definitely rather take the week with the underwear instead of a whole damn month with socks.
Yeah.
With the same socks, nigga. Oh my god, them hoes gonna be so sour, boy.
Yeah, them hoes gonna be
Riding,
weak as fuck.
goddamn.
I feel you though on the underwear. It's like you might as well just wear the underwear just to get it out the way. Like, just go and get that week out the way.
Even though it's gonna be a little uncomfortable, cause it seems to be more comfort on your feet than right there. Like, at least for me.
Yeah.
Because, that's where the Johnson at, you feel me? So it's like, I ain't gonna feel clean, for real, if I ain't got no clean underwear on. So it's like, shit, if I know I got the same drawers on, and these the same drawers I'm just sweating through, I may start smelling, like, I be smelling anything that's different going on with my body. I tend to smell it.
Yeah.
If it's because I'm not used to odor coming from my body. So anything that's new, if that shit seep up, hit me in my nose, I'm like, oh shit. I mean, I done kind of went too long without a bath, or I done got a little musty, or something.
Yeah.
I take it as a sign, nigga. So yeah, I'm probably gonna smell it. Let me see. Yeah, that's why I have to air it out, man, because the underwear would just be easy. I could just take them hoes off. I mean, I could take my socks off too, but my socks are gonna stink quicker than my crotch would.
Yeah. Yeah, cause cause it's like with the feet, and then the crazy part is, cause I work, like, I mean, of course, niggas work every day, so they gonna have to work in the same shit. But it's the fact, like, them socks, man, like, I'm thinking about, like, if my socks, like if it, like, after it sweat and you done sweat through it and you got to put them same socks back on, and then it's like, when you put them socks on, like, what if they like cold, or what if they fuck around and, how them hoes fuck around and get like wet and then they dry up on type time, but the sock know it's dirty, so it ain't gonna dry up and be soft. It's gonna dry up and be kind of like a little tough, a little bit, not tough, but it won't be so easy just to put on like it's a fresh suit, new sock. Goddamn, you gonna be like rubbing that hoe up your leg a little bit, but you gonna feel that whole dirty, bro. Regardless, it's the same thing with them drawers, but this like with them socks, man. That shit just on your feet, so it's just like, oh, you take them hoes off, ooh, like
them hoes gonna be stinking probably by the third day you wearing them hoes.
Hell yeah, them hoes gonna get the reeking, bro. And that's
second
a
day,
whole month at that. So
oh shit, I forgot it was a month.
Yeah, for the socks, hell yeah, that's a whole month. So that's why I was like. That's why I was like, yeah, I feel you for that, for the underwear, because you just wearing this for a week. So it's like, man, yeah, I just gonna get that week out the way. Fuck that shit. But I feel like it probably be some people that probably say some socks though. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
but anything else you want to add on
I'm
that?
good, man.
All good. Well, how do you guys feel about that, man? Would you guys rather wear the same socks for a month, or would you guys wear the same underwear for a week? Leave them comments in the comment section down below. Up next, we're going to be jumping to the very third topic, man. So y'all stay tuned and we'll be right back after this. All right, man. And we are back once again. Topic number 3 coming up.
Damn, man. So many more. I ain't even realize there's a lot now. Something about how you feel. How do you feel about teen dating? How do you feel about teenager dating?
Teenage dating.
Yeah, I guess I could take it in.
All right.
Teenage dating, man. I wasn't studying no damn dating for real when I was a teenager. Like I said, I ain't really get into girls until 10th grade. So yeah, I was about what, 16, 17.
So you really weren't interested in girls growing up?
Nah, not for real, for real. I was that play outside kid. I was riding around with bikes.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. I wanted to go to the playground, go to the water park, and shit like that. I wanted to pick them up and bust them, goddamn. You know, I wanted to do all of that. I wasn't studying no girls for real. I mean, they were cute or whatever. But
I said it was cute.
yeah, I was that play child, goddamn. Yeah, I had really just started paying attention to girls. Probably like, no, I take that back. Not 10th grade. 10th grade is when I started actually dealing with girls, like really like engaged. Like, oh yeah, like I started kind of finding myself more a little bit when it came to females. But I started really getting into females like 8th grade. That's when I started really paying attention. Cause my first crush, actually I seen my first crush, I think in 6th grade. I don't think it was 8th. It was in 6th grade. Yeah. My first crush. That's when I paid attention on just the beauty of women. I ain't know nothing about sex or nothing like that. It was just the beauty of them. Like, I was just like, damn. Like, shit. We got women like this walking around. I often say we got shit like this. There's humans like this walking around. So I'm like, damn, I was just intrigued and fascinated.
Yeah.
But I didn't really start getting into them like that until 10th grade. So, but teen dating, I wouldn't really, I mean, teen, you got like 18. I wouldn't really care if my child was talking to somebody, like, if they was, dating, like, at the least, probably 17, at the least. But if it was up to me, they wouldn't be talking or dealing with nobody till they about 18.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because I would want to spend all of that time on them being focused on life and goals and things of that nature, the important things. Mm-hmm. Because when you get caught up in a female, you get caught up in what comes with dealing with the female. A lot of time a baby. You feel me? Sometimes STD, but that's vice versa too. Yeah. But mainly a baby, you can get caught up in shit. Mm-hmm. Because especially if you're not educated on sex and all of that type of stuff, the young ones get caught up quick like. Mm-hmm. You nutting that cat just because it feel good. You don't know nothing about pulling out.
Right.
Now you got a child on the way and you ain't number 15 years old. The girl about 14. Mm-hmm. You feel me? So it's like, I wouldn't never really recommend it because that's for grown folks. I don't think it's for children at all. Teens shouldn't be dating. Yeah, I think teens should be having friends. Yeah, and that's it.
I feel that.
Cause you getting caught up trying to do stuff that you see your mom and them doing. Mm-hmm. You see the picture, so you like, damn, I want what my mama and daddy got.
Yeah, you want to express that love and shit.
Yeah, you want to be able to relate to your folks. You want to be able to relate to what you see, cause it seems
nice.
Fun.
It seems fun.
Yeah.
They do it all the time, so.
Yeah, they seem happy. I want to have a boyfriend. I want to do this, do that. So it's just really about the influence. And Yeah, but I wouldn't recommend that because it leads to other stuff because one of y'all are gonna be more exposed than the other. So
Yeah.
it's, yeah, it's either you watching something or somebody telling you something. Or you seeing it firsthand. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't say it's for them yet.
Yeah, yeah. Teen dating is it's definitely something that I wouldn't push. I would definitely want to try to have like my child into like other things when they get to the age of even thinking about dating. Like I would rather them choose themselves over dating, honestly.
Yeah,
Cause I feel you on the part when you was like trying to put them on like about life and their goals and all of that stuff. Because it's so much more important things about getting caught up in love or trying to love someone else. You know what I'm saying? Who's basically still trying to find themselves out here too.
yeah,
They just ran into you at the time. They just want to express themselves with you, and you just want to express themselves with them. But and y'all calling it love, but and probably about what I'm saying, after y'all actually give each other what y'all want, who's to say how the shit gonna be?
yeah,
Or after like a couple of months or something like that, after he mess around and his parents put him in more things, because his parents still active in his life. He's still a teenager. You know what I'm saying? So he may got something lined up for him that may jump him up to be something bigger. Now here it is, you done been so hooked on him or whatever like that. Now he done got where he at and he running into other people or something like that. Now that's like trauma that they gotta deal with and all of that stuff. So it'll be dope to have like your kids grow up and really wanna like be focused on something else, like trying to like better their life or try to move and
yeah,
make a career out of they future or something like that. Like that'll be dope. Like, cause teen dating, like you can get caught up, man. You really can. Cause even like after you done been like through it with somebody, cause like it's like when you fall in love, like and depending on if you love hard or not, bro, you'll really stop everything that you got going on for that person. Like, not saying like you would just like stop your life for them, but your focus would really be set on that person that you love. Like you would start moving off of them and shit like that. Like it would really like put you in like a real phase or a spell or some type of trance. Like that love shit get real. So it's like, and them being so young, y'all wouldn't even know how to control that for real, for real. Cause when
yeah,
we was young, what I'm saying, we just, it's like we'll say, like, I remember my mom used to always say, you don't love her. Like, what I'm saying, you don't love her. What is love? She used to ask me that shit all the time. I used to be like, shit, I know what love is when you feel something for somebody or some
shit,
shit like that. Like, what I'm saying, if I feel something for somebody, that mean I love them or some shit like that. But it was like, when I started to think about it, it was just like, okay, love is something, it's a lot more different. It's a lot more deeper than just feeling something for a person. Love comes in a lot of different ways. So, so I was just like, damn, okay, yeah, a lot of them girls I said I love, I probably didn't really love their ass for real. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? Because if it was real, genuine love, I probably still would have kept in contact. Still would have had a phone number to hit them up or some shit like that. Not saying you can't love a person and not have contact with them, but it'll just be just regular love at that point. Anybody can just say they love everybody. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I
yeah,
love everybody. I love you. I love you. But you ain't gonna love that nigga how you love this nigga right here. Like I ain't gonna love the man next door how I'ma love you. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like, what I'm saying? But I can still love him though, just as a human being. But what I'm saying? If he asked me for $50, I'd be hesitant to give it to him before I give it to you. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like, and that's just real shit. So, but just with love in general though, like just falling in love at a young age, your ass can really get caught up. Like, it'll just put you into a lot of bad influences. Like, what I'm
yeah. You
saying?
don't know how to control that shit.
Right.
You don't know how to control, and you be lost, and you don't know why you feeling the way you feeling. It's like they be asking, so what do we do now? That type of shit. It's like you really don't know what you're doing. You just doing something because you see it.
Right.
Because kids, teenagers, whatever, are very impressionable.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why it's just best to just when they get older. I would rather wait until my kids get of age and I want them to be so focused on life and not trying to be so focused on love. I don't mind them having friends, but I definitely want them to be so focused that I could have a time where I could then pull them to the side. Let's have a conversation about things you may encounter in your life as a young adult. You're not ugly. girls are gonna approach you or guys are gonna approach you. So you got to know, what are you trying to, what is this? You got to find out, what does this person want with you? What do they see in you? Do they genuinely like you, or are they just trying to benefit off of you just for the time being?
Right.
So, yeah, man, I would just only hope that, they just be of age and we could just have that talk at a good timing.
Right.
And they not be just exposed in the most triflingish way, goddamn. Exposed to it by, people, friends, the wrong crowds and stuff like that. I want to be able to teach my kids how to choose their crowds wisely.
Yeah.
Based off of what they notice they're doing, the actions they make. Your friend making the action, the type of actions they're making. How do you feel that it makes you look? Do you feel like they're making the type of actions that you would do? If you wouldn't do it, that ain't your crowd.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, that's how I feel about teen dating. They ain't ready for that shit at all.
It made me think about like a little question. I was like, dang, like, so if like your teen started to think about dating someone, would you I was thinking like, what if you brought the child over and you brought the parents over as well, and they all sat down on the couch and actually had a conversation on if should we actually allow these two to date? Are they ready to date? And we start asking them questions like, what do y'all see in each other? Okay, y'all like each other. What do y'all like about each other? But it's like, I also looked at it like, I don't want to make it in such a way like the parents trying to control the relationship, because it'd be dope if the teens could be able to handle the relationship like that. Like, like if you were to be able to mold your child, to be, or your in the future to be like, hey, when you when somebody coming to talk to you or whatever like that, or when you're thinking about dating someone, really try to see what it is that they want from you, so therefore they can ask the right questions. So therefore the parents ain't got to be sitting them down on the couch and having to ask the right questions for them, basically. So it'd be dope if it was like that. But I was thinking about that just as them being teenagers. They're still minors, but it's like they want to date. And they parents basically are allowing their son to try to date my daughter's type time. So it's like, okay, I'm really serious about my daughter dating. So she says she want to date. I'm trying to be open to it. Let me be open to it to the point where I want to bring the parents over with the child. We want to sit down, want to have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk. Let's see if, because I'm on the line where it's like, it's like I can go for it, but if I ain't fully confident, I'm gonna be the type to be like, yeah, I ain't. You know what I'm saying, with it. But at the same time, I want to be able to trust whoever my child is trying to date. You know what I'm saying? But I know that I'm not going to always be in control of who they date and their relationships. I don't want to be in control of that.
Yeah.
I would love for them to be free and control their own. You know what I'm saying? That way they can make the decision that they want to make for their happiness. But yeah, it just being that they're teenagers, it's like we have to still be somewhat of in control of that, because they're still minors. They can, like you said, they could get into all type of stuff. They don't know what they even doing. Like you said, like you had said, it's like, what's next? So yeah, we as parents, you got to stay on top of it at least if you just gonna allow it.
I'm just my first go around. I'm gonna be trying to just explain to them how they're literally not ready for that.
Yeah.
I would sit them down and explain to them in detail on how it's just something that you're exposed to, but you're not really ready for that.
Right.
You're not really mature enough to handle that. Your best bet is to focus on your life, get your life in line first.
Yeah.
And then worry about trying to include someone in your life or you being a part of someone else's life.
Right. Because then it's like almost like you're going to ask them, it's like, what do you even have to even show for when it comes to dating? You know what I'm saying? Because when it comes to dating, you're looking to be with someone, or you could just be dating to try to find out who's that right person for you. But it's like, if you find that right person right now, what are you going to be able to do besides call them your girlfriend? You ain't got no house. You ain't got no car. You stay with your mama. You're a teenager.
Yeah, definitely be able to. I'll definitely be able to explain to them on how, you're not gonna benefit anything from it.
Right.
They're better off just being
your friend. Yeah, like that's real shit.
But I'll just because even when you're dating, it's like you're just trying to force some shit. Even when you're dating,
right?
Because it's like when you're dating, you're just really just getting more vulnerable with each other. You're becoming more open. you're wanting to find out how this would work if we take it to the next level past dating.
Right.
It's like a
While
trial.
you're dating, yeah.
It's
While
like
you're
a trial.
dating.
Yeah, it's almost like a little pre-relationship,
Yeah.
the pre-game relationship.
That's it. Funny as fuck. That's really like kind of what it is.
Because
for
if you
real.
think about it, it's the same type of shit. It's almost like, regardless on how big the wrong is, no wrong is right. And I say that to say that when you're dating somebody, a lot of times if you're serious about them, and this is why I said it don't matter what wrong it is, no wrong gonna be right. I only say that to say that when you dating somebody, you gonna tell the next person that try to holler that, oh, nah, I'm talking to somebody. When you in a relationship, you gonna say the same thing,
Yeah.
but you gonna say it with a little bit more
With a little
emphasis.
bit more emphasis. Yeah.
You're gonna be like, nah, I got a man. Nah, I got a woman. You're gonna make it seem more important, but it's the same thing. You're loyal to one person.
Right.
You just
That shit
loyal to
funny.
somebody. You
I'm
just
talking to somebody.
yeah, because when you dating, you be like, nah, I'm talking to somebody. You feel me?
Yeah.
But you ain't finna say, nah, I'm dating somebody.
Cause you ain't date. Well, you dating them, but like you said, you talking to somebody.
But you gonna say, yeah, I'm talking to somebody, or nah, I'm dealing with somebody right now. That means shit, you ain't in no relationship, cause a girl could say, a lot of times if a girl really proud about what she got, or a guy's really proud about what he got, they gonna put a stamp on that shit.
Yeah.
They telling somebody else. They gonna be like, nah, I got a man. Nah, I got a girl. I got an old lady.
Yeah.
Nah, I got an old man. You feel me? They gonna go on put that stamp on there. But when you just talking to somebody, nah, I talk to somebody. Or nah, I'm seeing somebody.
It's like it gives them room to be like, oh, what y'all serious?
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah. But see that what I'm saying? It's like when you actually get together, you just gonna change it up a little bit. You just gonna be like, oh nah, this is my girlfriend. Nah, I got a girlfriend.
Yeah.
But it's the same shit. It's the same type of shit. You denying somebody for somebody that you're choosing to be loyal to. So, yeah, man, that shit funny to me. But it's how society is. This is how people. This is how I see people make like the shit that we put ourselves through. This little system that we be in society with this boyfriend and girlfriend and the dating and all of that shit. It's a way of trying to figure out if we're worth being lifelong partners. So it's like we got these little standards. We start off as friends, and then we dating, then we get in a relationship, then we get married. It's like we really follow that. It's nothing wrong with it. It's like some type of order of figuring somebody out to know if they worth dealing with in a long-term relationship. So because it's like shit, you never gonna really. It's like a relationship with somebody is never really guaranteed. No matter how long y'all together, y'all really choose to just stay together. A lot of times because y'all been together for so long.
Yeah.
But anything can happen and y'all can just not want to be with each other no more. People do it all the time in marriages.
True that.
But yeah, man, like going back to what I was saying, they better off just being friends.
I was gonna say like you think like it's just better off for us like just for the relationship when they are friends.
Because it's like on some Love and Basketball type shit. You remember when they were just friends in the beginning when they were younger, but as they got older and they started to mature, they started to really feel each other based off of the genuine relationship that they had. But he was on some you gonna be my girl type shit.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
like, damn, that shit kind of just popped in my head.
Yeah.
But let's just say that they was just genuine friends. They weren't thinking about no dating shit, none. They was just friends. They hung out, they had fun, they played together. And as they grew older, as they became adults and they started to become more exposed to things, and they started to think about who would I trust to be in something like that with.
Yeah.
And it's like, damn, shit, you.
You know, normally the way you just explained it, it'll always be the best friend in the movie.
Yeah.
When the girl and the guy they're going on some type of adventure, and there's always that other guy that's around too, and that's the guy that's actually trying to talk to her, and that's the guy that she likes. But the best friend know that he ain't really right for her because he really like her. He know how he can treat her and shit like that. And at the end of the movie, it be some fucked up shit happen, and he realized that, and she see that the best friend was the one that was right for him all the time, type shit.
A lot of times people wind up marrying their best friends or being in a relationship with their best friends because shit, who else knows me better than you?
Right.
Who else would I gotta go out here and meet and date somebody completely different
Who don't know you.
Yeah, I gotta gain this trust. Yeah.
All that shit.
But this is somebody who I've been with for years. So if I know that I can deal with you as a best friend, why can't I deal with you as a partner?
Right.
But that's where them feelings and shit come in, because people be talking about that as well too. But I mean, man, but shit, I feel like if you've been dealing with somebody for a long time, I feel like it could definitely work, even if y'all took it to the next level, because it's just all about the genuine relationship that y'all had, regardless of sex.
Right.
So you can get stronger feelings for somebody from sex.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, you could do that, but that don't mean you gotta be just acting crazy, acting like you don't know this person anymore. Like this person wasn't your best friend first.
Yeah.
Like this person wasn't there for you genuinely. So just because, y'all had sex and you feeling deeper for them, that doesn't mean that the relationship is like gone. That relationship that y'all had before.
Right.
So yeah, man, it's we could be all over this shit for real, but yeah,
But,
that's gonna take.
What was that? Damn, I forgot the
Teen
topic.
dating.
Oh yeah, teen dating. So yeah, so that was topic number 3, man. How do you guys feel about teen dating? Would you guys allow it? How would you guys allow it? Leave those comments in the comment section down below. And up next, we're going to be jumping into the bright side, man. So y'all stay tuned and we'll be right back after this. All right, man, and we are back. And up next, we got the bright side with members only.
For sure, man. So check it out. How do you look on the bright side of long distance relationships?
I want to take it in on this one. And the only reason I want to take it in on this one is because I had a few long distance relationships, but I had a real long distance relationship that was genuine, bro. And I'm actually happy to talk about it right now. Like, this is something that I felt like anybody who had a long distance relationship, they should have it just like how I had it. Now, don't get me wrong. I ain't saying experience and everything, but just as far as the genuine, like, it's crazy how you can meet someone online and you could really like, not necessarily grow to like the person, but you could find interest in the person just off the fact that, dang, the fact that I'm bonded with somebody who stay all the way across the world damn near. And even though, and when I met her, I was in high school type time. So of course I was never going to see her around that time. But I was always on top of time like, man, if I'm talking to somebody long enough and I get old, I get a call, I got the money, the drive or some shit, hell yeah, I'm pulling up. Yeah. That'll be dope as fuck. So I used to always picture like, man, we used to always say like, we're going to catch a flight. Somebody was going to catch a flight because she stayed in Albuquerque. So somebody going to fly. Either she was going to fly to Mobile, I was going to fly to Albuquerque. And I'm picturing, it's like as a man, we so much of a visionary, we can visualize how the shit was going to be when we got there. Like, nigga, I was going to be pulling up, nigga, I was going to have my suitcase, nigga, I was going to come out from the little thing or whatever like that. And she was just going to be standing, I was going to be like, dang, that's her. And it was just gonna be like that, but it ain't happen like that, of course, cause she ended up getting to Dallas, and I was out in Houston, so we was closer. So it was like, oh shit, but you 4 hours away. I got time, nigga. I'm pulling up. So, but when we met, bro, it was so dope, cause it was like when I saw her and when she saw me and we saw each other, it was just like, damn, like you real. Like, of course, like, we knew each other was real, but the fact that to see each other in the flesh, like, not over the phone on no screen no more. Like, I'm right here. Like, we can hug each other now. Like, it was like, damn. Bro, what's up, bro? Like, shit, what's good? Like, she was working at the time or whatever like that. So, I had stayed up there with her till she got off work, and, man, we ended up just, kicking it. While the whole time I was out there, bro, and it was fun, bro. We just had a lot of fun, bro. Like, it wasn't like on no sex type of time. It wasn't no like, oh, I've been waiting on you. It wasn't on like none of that. Like, we really just had fun. Like, we met each other and we just had a good time. Like, but how can I look on the bright side of it? I feel like if it's something genuine, If it's genuine, it's a bright side. If you have a strong communication system, or if you guys have good communication just with each other, you're not inconsistent. Um, and the fact that you can really take the time to get to know the person, being that it is a long distance relationship. So it's almost like with y'all having a long distance relationship, it's forcing y'all to genuinely get to know each other. You know what I'm saying? Even though y'all living in two different places, so you don't know what that person going through when they hang up that phone, just like they don't know. But if y'all communication so tight and y'all talk to each other like heavy, and y'all in a long distance relationship, y'all got FaceTime, all this other little shit now, where y'all can really see each other and make it seem like we really here face to face, it's like it should like you would really have to take the time to really just get to know that person, like over that Skype or that Zoom or FaceTime or whatever like that. So when y'all actually do finally meet each other, it won't be so much of a like, damn, I gotta get to know you all over again. It ain't really gonna be like that, cause like shit, we've been talking for so long, we damn near, it's just the fact that this our first time meeting and seeing each other now. So now we gotta get to, we gotta see how to, like, I guess how to deal or how to be comfortable with each other in each other's presence now, versus when we was over the phone. When we was over the phone, you know what I'm saying, it was just something different. Versus when you like in the flesh with the person. Now the shit that she didn't see when you basically wasn't on the screen or something like that. Like if you was like if you don't wear socks or some shit in the house or something like that, and you comfortable in a comfortable ass state, but you're trying to keep your socks on because you feeling like insecure about your feet or something like that. But you know what I'm saying, but you can't take your sock, but you take your sock off. So it's like you getting comfortable because you with your genuine friend, but y'all first time meeting type time, but you kind of hesitant to hold back because you insecure about something that you got going on. But it'd be comfortable though, because if you was with your regular friend or you was with some other girl that you back at home or something like that, and y'all just happen to kicking it, you gonna take them socks off naturally. Yeah. But yeah, like, but if you actually take the time to get to know that person over the phone or like that, then so it's like when you finally see them and it's genuine, bro, the shit just be fun. So yeah, how I look on the bright side, once again, if it's genuine, good communication, great, not being inconsistent when it comes to communicating, and the fact that it's keeping y'all a distance, so it's forcing y'all to actually get to know each other. That's my bright sides on that.
Okay. Well, I was kind of going more so. On a long distance relationship, like an actual relationship, but it's long distance.
I mean, well, I guess it wasn't like a relationship. Like, girl, you actually like committed, like,
yeah.
Oh, like committed,
like a relationship that's long distance.
I mean, well, something like that. Like, I would say the fact that y'all have that space and y'all basically, it's like the bright side that I would say would be the fact that if we got this long distance, she got to be having some type of business going on, I got to be having some type of business going on, and we must be meeting in the middle between this long distance of a relationship we got. So that would probably be my bright side there. The fact that, like, I guess I'm not in her flesh every single day. So me missing her or wanting to spend so much time with her or wanting to do so much for her is going to be so much more exciting when I finally see her again. When I finally get that reunitement with her again, it's going to be like oh man, like, it's like I'm in love all over again, goddamn. So when we actually split and we go back to that, man, it's been about 5 months, boy, since I done had you or since I done seen you or something like that. But we got 2 more months until we see each other type of time. Nigga, that shit gonna be like a fantasy. Like, when we finally meet. And it ain't just gonna be just no sex fantasy. It's just gonna be the fact of I'm with the love of my life again. Yeah. For this little time being. And we just gonna break away and all that little stuff. But yeah, that'll be my bright sides on it.
Yeah, well, that's definitely two ways of looking at a long distance relationship. So I guess I can look at them both. I mean, I can expand on them both. Yeah, I had a long distance relationship. Well, I wouldn't necessarily call it a relationship. It was just a chick that I grew to know. and we was talking over the phone when I was younger. I was probably like 11 years old. Was I 11? No, I probably like was in 8th grade, and her name was Adriana, and she we used to talk a lot, like a lot. Like this is probably before I actually started dealing with girls physically. I was dealing with this girl over the phone. Like we used to, like she was the one that put me on, Joker. You feel me? So it was like we used to real deal. We used to have fun on the phone. We used to argue on the phone.
Yeah.
You feel me? It was even times like she used to play with herself on the phone. But like she used to play with herself on the phone. She used to just tell me to just talk to her. I wasn't really
Phone
hip.
sex.
Yeah, I wasn't really hip to that for real. Like not talk to her, like talk dirty, and then she just wanted to hear my voice.
Oh, okay.
She was just like, just talk, like just say something. I was like,
Ah.
damn. I was like, what the fuck is this, man?
Hey, we gotta put that in the topic, y'all.
Yeah, like I ain't even know. I was just saying little shit, just regular shit, just talking. And but yeah, like we really did had a genuine connection. But I think she was a catfish though, cause I never really got to meet her. In the pictures that I seen, like we never had no face. It wasn't no FaceTime or nothing like that back then. It probably was Skype back then, but I wasn't really on no video calls and shit like that. So I was mainly like on the phone. And I wonder if it was the house phone. I don't think it was the house phone, but yeah, it went so deep to even my mama knew about the chick. Like my mama could even tell you about the girl. You feel me? Like my mom used to be on the phone with the girl before. Like the girl used to tell me. Eventually got to a point where the girl used to say she loved me and all that type of shit, bro. It was crazy, bro. Like when you young, that long distance should be crazy. It'd be like love that you experience without being physically in front of each other.
Right.
But it was all genuine though. But yeah, but that's my bright side to that is, yeah, like you said, you get to genuinely meet somebody without physically seeing them, where you can't judge, you can't do none of that, because you're not gonna judge them when you see them up close in person, because y'all done talked about everything.
Mm-hmm.
So in the other one, yeah, the long distance shit, I feel like it makes y'all stronger.
Yeah.
That's how I would look on the bright side. It make y'all stronger, and it helps you to work on your patience for who you really love, and it make you grind harder, like you said. It's like shit, when you come home, baby, it's like shit, things gonna be different, because you had to leave for whatever you had to leave for, which was beneficial to us, to
Right.
you. So yeah, that's how I look at it, man. It mainly just will make y'all stronger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Real shit. Well, how do you guys feel about long distance relationship? How would you guys look on the bright side? Well, what are y'all bright sides for a long distance relationship? Leave those comments in the comment section down below. And man, once again, that was another episode of the So Soft With It podcast.
For sure. Episode 8.
8, man.
8.
I appreciate all of you guys for being here. Shout out to Kobe, man. R.I.P. to the bean. You know, we had to show some love, man, for the 8th episode. But once again, if you guys can still hear the sound of my voice, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to South With It ENT. And be sure, if you want to catch us each and every Friday at 5 p.m., make sure you hit that bell so you can get a notification each time we go up.
This is the one and only Member Zone.
And this is your boy Breaking News. And this is So Soft With It podcast. Do you think your child is ready to date?